So today we're going to turn this load of old recycled wood into a two-seater armchair. Alright, so some of this wood has already got a groove in it. We're going to use that to make the back of the chair. We're going to slot some timber in upright in this, and it's going to naturally just hold the timber in place. Okay. So we've gone ahead and we've planed down some of this timber, sanded it off, and like I said, we're going to use that groove that was already there for all these uprights. That's going to make the back of the two-seater chair. At the moment it's clamped together and we've got to wait for that to dry. To glue the piece of wood we've used some Tech 7. It's a great sealer. It can use indoor and outdoor. So this is going to be an outdoor chair, so we've used Tech 7 for that. So we've just put a little bit at the end of each one of these and we've clamped the two ends together. So as you can see, some of this timber is quite poor quality. It's been recycled, so it had some marks in it. So we've used this Ruston's wood filler. You can see right here to fill these gaps. This stuff is amazing. It sands really well. It's really good for filling. It's got that smooth finish once you sand it. It's really good wood filler. So we finished the back. We're going to make the base of the chair now. So we're going to take some of this old wood here. We're going to clamp it up. You can see it's quite rough. We're going to use this Bosch belt sander to sand it off, and I've done 3 already. We're going to smooth it off so that it's good to be used for the base of the chair for sitting on. So we just rub the belt sander up and down along the wood, get it as smooth as possible. I'm using 60 grade sandpaper, and I'm going to finish off with this orbital sander here. That one will finish, so we'll go along with the belt sander first and then finish off with the orbital sander. So we've finished now with the belt sander. It's got it pretty good, but it's still a little rough because we've used 60 grade sandpaper. You can still see some lines in it, so we'll now come along with the orbital and finish it off. So this piece is finished now. You can see I've just put a nice little bevel on the edge. That's just by holding the belt sander at a 45-degree angle. Finish it off with the orbital sander, and that's another piece done. We need 5 of these. So that's our 5 base pieces done. Back is still setting there. So we need a front piece to go on this. So I'm going to take this piece here, but I'm going to have to cut this off here because it's pretty rough at the side. So I'm going to use this bench saw over here. We'll put it in the bench saw. We'll set it right. We'll slide it through and take that off. So we've taken a piece off that. We can get rid of that, and we've got a nice smooth finish. We'll take this piece now and sand it up and tidy it up. So next we need to make the 2 end pieces. This is a rough sketch of what we're trying to make, and if I zoom out, that's one end piece which we're going to sand down like I showed earlier, and I've just finished the other end, finished sanding it down, and it's amazing how well it's come out given that it started like this. So finished making the 2 ends, just going to screw them together now. So we've drilled a hole there for the screws to go in, countersunk a little bit so the head can go in, and we're just going to screw this one together. I have it clamped to the table so it doesn't move and that it holds the shape correctly while we're screwing it together. Okay, so we've screwed on the ends with the back and the front bar. Put some little rails in here just to sit the seat boards on, and let's get those in next. It's coming together now. Back done, base done. Need to do some arms next, so we'll find some wood for that next and make those. So with the same methods as before, cutting them back, sanding them, I've made 2 arms for this chair. Now I'm just going to put them in a vise and sand them down to make a curve, nice curve on the end, and then we'll put them on the chair. So we've got a nice curved end on that now, just by putting the 2 pieces in together, sanding them down with a belt sander, and yeah, we'll put them on the chair now. To prevent using a screw in the top of this handle, I'm going to put a dowel in here. So we're going to drill an 8mm hole here and in the handle, and use a dowel to hold the handle on. The last piece is to put on 2 of these uprights to prevent the seat from falling backwards. I've done this one on this side, so if you look at it, just prevent the seat from falling back. So I'll just put the other one on the other side, and then we're done. So chair is ready to be painted, so I'm going to stain it and varnish it. So I've just stripped down one of the boards and tested out a number of stains on this before I paint it. It's a really good idea because every wood reacts different to stains. So I've put them all on this, and I'm going to choose one of the colours to go on it. I think I'm going to choose walnut and a coat of varnish. So let's stain and varnish now. So this is the last video. The chair is finished. I've just finished varnishing it, stained it with walnut stain and then clear varnish on top. You can see how the walnut stain has brought up the grain really nice in this, so you can see the grain so well on the chair. So that's it. Thanks for watching.